What's up, guys? It's the Sound Alchemist here with
Gersh1,
and we are back at it again, giving you another installment of For the Greater Law.
And this episode, like all the other ones, you comment down below and we answer the question. So be sure to comment at the end of the video, or in the middle, who cares. This question comes from Bibbo Baggins. Is the Imperium doomed to fall? It seems that they are losing battles everywhere in 40K. They're losing battles everywhere in 40K. Is the reason that it seems that way is because they're the ones that are being the most reported on. It's kind of like anything that gets a massive
bunch of media.
Yeah. It seems like they're doing everything more than what the rest of the world is doing.
Right. It's like I don't know. It's everything, but it's nothing.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Warhammer 40K is centered around the Imperium. They're the
point.
Yeah, they're the focal point. They're the money child of GW. So everything kind of stems off of them.
Now, are they doomed to fall?
They kind of have. Well, if you think of it this way, where are we at now? And then after thousands of years, in year 40,000, we're at the peak. Well, at least technology-wise, are we? Well, first of all, I guess you got to answer this. Is the Imperium at the height of where they've ever been?
And I think the answer is no, definitely no.
So their peak was when?
The age, or the dark age of technology.
So that's when they were the best.
Yeah.
So ever since that dark age of technology, they've been going down, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if that is true, are they going to continue to go down?
Probably not.
Because if you put everything into effect, ever since that happened, what else has changed? Like, has chaos gotten any stronger? Honestly, I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Tau have gained in their strength, but it's not that much of a threat to the Imperium.
Right.
So even though they've been declining, it could always be much worse. I mean, they're still doing pretty well.
That is true, yeah. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. I think, is the Imperium doomed to fall? No. We are, like you said, it's you're painting a graph. You started here, you brought it down, and then the the Great Crusade happened, and then the Horus Heresy, and then the whole God Emperor bullshit. So yeah, they're destined to go up at some point.
I mean, if the Primarchs come back, will that make it better?
Maybe.
But are they destined for failure? No.
So let's go into some other questions that you guys left off. We're gonna try to answer them a little quicker, just because we want to get through as many.
Yeah. Mr. Green Eyes Monster. The Tau are the black guys of the Empire. Once you go blue, you're gonna need glue.
Yep.
You were so right.
Especially if you go after an aircast. Remember we talked about it. Dragon Punch 903. Sup dudes, here's a non-40K question. How old are you guys and what do you guys do besides 40K? Ready?
Set.
So I'm 22. Hold on. Am I 22? How old are you?
I'm 24.
So I'm 23.
You're 23, yeah. Yeah, pretty much, I guess if you're talking hobby-wise, I do Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, not so much, but a lot of gaming, I guess.
Yeah, I do a lot of board gaming. I don't really play video games that much. So Magic I play with these guys. Pokemon I play with these guys. Other than that, I've been really artistic ever since I was a little kid. And I actually run I'm trying to run another YouTube channel. So my big passion is making videos. Specifically for YouTube. Like I like YouTube videos and I like the whole culture within YouTube. So that's my other hobby.
Yeah. Cool question.
Thank you. Next question.
Jester Godfield. How smart are the Kroot? If they eat enough Tau or humans, would they basically become a human or a Tau? They're pretty smart because they are mercenaries, so they do gotta adapt to all these different tribes, all these different species that they do fight. And yes, they do eat, but I think they're forbidden to eat Tau because they're part of the Empire. Actually, the Tau don't even like them doing the whole cannibalism eating thing. But yes, if they do eat something, they do gain some traits, but not to the extent of actually becoming that species.
Exactly. Let me just move this little. There you go. Okay.
So, anything to add, Gershi?
No, yeah, you hit it right on the. Yep. So now the next question. Oh shit! It stopped.
While you look it up, Yavaros Reaver. Why is it that the only morally good race is the Tau?
Because of the point that the Tau came out. The Tau are basically one of the last major races that come out, at least majorly different. The Skitarii would be the last ones. But yeah, when they came out, all the other influences and the other races were influences coming from like Gothic and I would like to say like the metal culture, you know, like blood, guts, skulls,
The whole grimdark aspect.
yeah. So then they tried to change it up to make it wider or more appealing to a wider audience, specifically the Asian market and the people who like the whole mech stuff, and
Anime, mecha, that kind of thing.
So that's why.
And also their communistic views, I guess, differs from the whole "I am the emperor, listen to me."
Yeah, so lore-wise, their socialist communistic ideologies are always better fitted for a inclusive culture.
Right.
So good guys are usually seen as guys who share, guys who protect. That's what communism and socialism is just trying to
Portray.
Yeah. All Might. Are you guys getting the Death Watch Codex? We were just talking about that.
Yeah.
Or the new Eldar and Death Watch box set. Price-wise, it's a steal. I'm getting it for plastic Eldar and Eldar and Harlequins. I didn't know the Eldars were coming.
Yeah,
That stuff.
Yeah, if you go on our Facebook page, I've been posting about this for like the past week or so, but it's pretty cool because the Death Watch are essentially super elite soldiers.
Yeah.
So think of like a bunch of veterans and like good special rules. You won't have a lot of models, but they'll be pretty beefy. And then the Eldars, you got a bunch of Harlequins and Eldrad. So it's a pretty psychically attuned army, I guess.
I want to pick it up now just because I want to start collecting an Eldar army. And how could you not want on Death Watch?
Now you could always use them for your fists.
Yeah.
So it's $150, but if you like piece everything out, it's over like I think 300.
Oh.
So for what you're getting, it's pretty good.
Do you get anything big?
You get a dreadnought, 2 ships for the Eldar. I think like a 20-man Harlequin and Eldrad.
Oh wow, that's a lot. Okay. Next question.
Colin Shea. I like the Tau. Something about their armor, but the whole no melee thing. ... But yeah, that's what they're all about. They're more shooty. That's why back in 5th edition when I was playing, it was all about close combat. So that's why they suck. But now in 7th edition, the rules favor shooting, so that's why they're doing so well. Once 8th edition comes out, we'll see if they kind of balance the things. But we gotta wait till then. So they do look cool, but again, it's the whole gameplay thing that separates them from everybody else.
Next question. Meowing Cat. You guys like Suicide Squad?
I haven't seen it yet. This guy has.
I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but everybody dies at the end. No, out of respect to the Sound Alchemist who has not watched the video, I will make a separate video and post it sometime either today or I already posted it yesterday, talking about the Suicide Squad review just for you guys.
So be sure to subscribe for that.
Yeah.
Atticus X. Hey guys, who would win in an all-out deathmatch? Every Space Marine chapter united against the entire Imperial Guard. Just how powerful are the Marines against the infinite numbers of Guard?
I like to say I have high hopes within humanity. I feel like I am like the Emperor, and I believe that humans should be ruled by humans, and I think that they could overcome and take over and kill the elite Space Marine. So my money is on the Imperium. It's a gamble, but yeah.
Again, I think I'm gonna put all my money on the Space Marines. They're better fighters. They've got better armor, better equipment, better weapons. But again, it's a really tough one. But Space Marines is my vote.
Okay. Anthony DeNovo, sorry. Where were all the Chaos Primarchs destined to fall in the long run because of their personalities, or could some of them remain loyal except for a chance? Expect for chance. Except for change. Change. This is chance. So, could they have remained loyal? Were they destined to fall? Some of them were, not all of them. I don't think Magnus the Red was supposed to fall.
No.
I don't think...
I feel like Logar for sure was.
Yeah, Logar was, so was Corvus...
No, that's the Raven Guard dude.
Oh, which was the other one, though? The Kurz...
Conrad Kurz.
Conrad Kurz was destined to fall. Perturabo with his eyeball was destined to fall. Fulgrim was on the edge.
Yeah.
Horus was even on the edge.
Right.
But yeah.
Angron?
Yeah, because of the butcher's nails. That pretty messed him up.
Yeah, he was basically saying, these nails mean corn. So, yeah.
Yep.
Harry Goddard. Matt Ward is coming back to GW. What do you guys think about this?
He ain't. You lying.
If he is, be ready for more overpowered stuff.
Hopefully for orcs.
If he writes the Orcs Codex.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we'll see.
I don't understand why they let that slide, though.
Like, when the Grey Knights came out, they were instantly the best thing ever.
Well, the same can be said about the Necrons, though, ain't it?
When they came... Well, I think he wrote that book, too.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright.
When are the lore updates... Are you going... Wait. When the lore updates, are you going to post a video on it? Just wondering. Yeah. So they're basically saying, when 40K advances story-wise, are you guys going to talk about it?
Oh, probably not.
No. Let's talk about 40K?
Yeah, right. Specifically lore? No, never.
Never.
No, of course, we'll cover it. Loken, hey guys, loving the channel. I have two questions for you. Do you think more Thunder Warriors survive the Emperor's Purge than the two that are mentioned in the Outcast Purge of them? Two are mentioned in the Outcast Dead. They steal some gene seed to prolong their lives, but no other mention of them. No, I don't think that any survived after that.
Probably not.
I know that there were one or two survivors, but I was pretty sure that later on they were killed. I don't remember where I read that, but I read that. Do you think that the demon sword that commands Farsight is using it slowly to corrupt him?
No.
Okay, sure, Farsight bias over here. No, he's my leader, supreme leader, Kim Jong-un.
No, I mean, it specifically has been said that if he did find out that the sword was a chaos or anything demonic of that nature, he'd kill himself. Yeah. So, no.
Next question.
This one is John Redman. Hey, quick question. If giving the chance and funds and choosing a studio and publisher, how would you guys design a Warhammer 40K game? I love your vids. Keep up the good work, guys.
This is actually going with what we talked about last week. I would make a much smaller skirmish game. I've heard about Infinity and how awesome it is that you can put tokens down and they represent hidden...
Objectives?
No, hidden characters.
Oh.
That, to me, seems really awesome. It's a good way to portray the fog of war and not knowing, like, what's really out there.
Yeah, like, this guy's invisible, but you can still fire at him. Like,
yeah.
How does that make sense?
Well, yeah, exactly. Yes. Same thing with, like you have your army, and then I have my army, and then we set it down, and then I base where I set my stuff based on yours, and I could always see that you have a Predator tank over there. In real war, I think that wouldn't be or we wouldn't be that lucky. So it would be really awesome to have tokens down, and the tokens are numbered, or somehow, so that people don't cheat. And like once you attack that thing, or once that thing comes into sight, then you flip it over and you say, okay, this is a battle tank or whatever. Mm-hmm. That would also shorten the time that it takes to set up and to move. That would be awesome.
Like you got a mob of 100 boys.
Yeah,
it's tedious moving them 6 inches at a time.
Yeah, but if you just have a token and that token isn't going to come into play until they're going to charge, perfect. Or until they're spotted, perfect. So that's what I would do.
Yeah, I feel like a smaller scale, kind of like Kill Team, but not as convoluted.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Next question for me, right?
Yep.
Warmaster Delano. Which kind of Titan would you operate, and what kind of equipment would have, and which Titan Legion would you join, and why, and what will be its name? I would operate something with close combat. One of the is it Titans or Knights? Do you mean Knights?
The Imperial Knights?
No, you said Titans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I would operate a Titan that specializes, well...
Like, cause there's Warhound, there's...
I don't even know the Titans' names.
I'm thinking of it, I just can't. The words are not coming.
Anything that would specialize in close combat, I would run up. I would name him Stompy. And then I'll let him get taken over by orcs, and then they'll customize it to make it into a Stampa. Because fuck the Imperium.
Heresy. But yeah, Warhound Titans, because that's the only one I can think of. But I've always liked the Melta weapons on it. Like, especially on the Knights, there's this like Melta cannon thing that's like ooey gooey awesomeness.
Ooey gooey. Next question.
Warmaster Delano. What kind of Titan? Oh wait, that's the one we just did.
Oh, are we in the same spot?
I believe so, yeah, because there's Loken. Yeah. Dr. Nomad Eater. It would be great if you got an epic green screen. What's wrong with the window?
I mean, he's probably. I don't think he's referring to the window, right? You love the window. Everybody loves the window. You guys love the window, and you love my bird.
Mm-hmm.
John Redcorn. Have we read that one?
Yes,
we have.
Yeah, I think that's...
I think we're done.
Yeah. We went a little too fast on this one.
Yeah, but thank you guys so much for commenting. Please comment down below if you guys have any more questions for us, and we'll catch you in the next one.
As always, I am the Sound Alchemist.
Chris One.
And we are One Mind Syndicate, and we are also out of here.